If it's a day where all you want to do is stay in bed, stay in bed. But if you stay in bed, try and make a promise to yourself that tomorrow, at some point, not at a specific time, don't set your alarm super early and imagine that Rome will be built in a day. I think that a really good way of changing how you feel is to just let yourself have the day. Don't force yourself, but the next day, promise yourself to do just one thing. Just one. For me, when I was really depressed a few years ago, what I would do is that I would promise myself I would take a walk. And it doesn't have to be a long one either. All you have to do is step outside, and something that really helps me on my walks to stay happy is to listen to music. Get your headphones if you have them. I mean, if you're a Vox Akuma fan, I fucking hope you have headphones. And get what I imagine is the phone you're watching this on. Find some of your favorite music, and maybe it's something that has to do with something creative that you enjoy. Maybe you've got a story you're working on, or some OCs. Maybe a song reminds you of a friend, or a song reminds you of a good time that you had a while ago. Just make a little playlist. You can do that while you're in bed. It doesn't take much. And then go on outside, and maybe just for 15 minutes, walk around the block. Breathe in some heavy, fresh air. And perhaps, if you want to, take your headphones out and listen to the sights and sounds around you. I always find that walks in the early morning can be very peaceful, but if the early morning is too early for you, which it usually is for me, then maybe the early evening, perhaps right after rush hour and before it gets dark, because obviously going out at night when it's dark can be a little dangerous. Maybe just when it's twilight, and it's light enough to be safe, but dark enough that all the cars have stopped rushing around. Find a moment of stillness and just walk. Breathe in some fresh air. Listen either to your music, or, if you don't want to, listen to the birds. Listen to the cars. Listen to the people walking by. Maybe you could people watch a little bit. Maybe you can ask yourself, I wonder what's going on in that man's life. I wonder what that woman is doing. I wonder what their experiences are. And if you do that, my advice would be to remember that they're probably struggling just as much as you. I think for me, the biggest obstacle to overcome when you're upset like that is to remind yourself that you're not weak for feeling upset. You're not weak for struggling to get out of bed. If anything, I think that being someone who feels bedridden by mental illness and then manages to get up anyway, whether it's once in an entire week, it's like I said, it is Herculean. And you shouldn't feel like that is impossible to achieve. Alright?